show if he wasn't late.
We're going live now. Que lo que mi gente, we back at it for the third time. You gotta forgive us, you know what I'm saying? We a little bit. It's Saucy Sunday, so it wouldn't be Saucy Sunday unless we mess it up a little bit. Third time is a charm. We back at it again. We gave y'all a little space this weekend to breathe, to let it breathe in. But I'm back with the usual suspects. You know what it is? You know who I'm back at it with? You see my brother, he got the Jalen Brunson with the hair all down, let him down, but we ain't never frown. Talk to him, new Knicks. Que lo que?
Yeah, what's poppin'? Salute, que lo que, everybody. Welcome to Knicks family. Welcome to the TOF show. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. Shout out to the chat, TOF. Shout out to my brother Ruel. Shout out to Two Shot. Shout out to Machete. You know what I mean? My Lion Man is down, so you know what I mean? About to start taking over some shit.
Yeah. And back at it again, my primo. He's hard at work, but he doesn't stop working for you guys, the fan base and the family. Que lo que, machetazo, talk to him.
Que lo que, ma gente de la 110, ya tú sabes lo que pasó anoche, cuando ellos solo me metieron y solo me, ya tú sabes, se me lo mamaron, ya. That's what's up. Hey. Crazy. Never mind. Trying to start off the dome, but I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All I know is that I'm so happy we won last night, as we should have. Let's talk about it. What's up?
Hey, if you guys understood anything he said, put it in the chat. Put a comment on it. Let us know what you thought he said. If you get it right, you in courtside seats to the Knicks game.
Listen, only a Dominican alien could fucking detect what the fuck he said.
Hey, and back at it. All love, Primito. Always entertainment. You know how we do it. Saucy Sundays. 2 shots. Que lo que miente. Bang, bang. I heard 2 shots was coming locked and loaded today.
Bang.
Nah, what you talking about? It's going to be a chill day. What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang. You already know what the deal is. Let's go. Let's get it started.
Let's get it crack-a-lacking. Hey, salute to Delano Steele Jr. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to veteran Jalen Brunson, a.k.a. the Organic Fanatic Show. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you for joining the chat.
Salute to DSJ.
Hey, appreciate it. That's loyalty right there, all our fans. You know, we messed up 3 times, and buddy's still in there, still looking for us. That's love. We appreciate y'all. We getting at it today. What a game to the new Knicks. He's talking about you. The Jalen Brunson got the hair all down. So he was saying salute to my guy right there. Hey, what a game. Us versus the 76ers.
I see that the other.
Okay, mute it. Let me mute him. Hold on. All right, I gotta mute him now because I'm not on the phone. Excuse us. Pardon us because we was on the phone trying to do it the lazy way. I'm gonna take the straight L for that. I take the L. I tried the lazy way, do it on the phone, and that did not work. So I'm back out of here again. But we had that wonderful game yesterday against the 76ers, which people thought we was going to take a L. They thought we was going to lose. They thought Embiid was going to come bring us some problems. And then they saw that we had the others step up today. We had the others. So all the other players stepped up 111 to 104. Not what they was expecting when they saw the Knicks. They said, all we got to do is lock down Jalen Brunson, double team him, and that's it. And we got this easy victory. We're going to sweep them 4 games. Tell me some of your thoughts initially on there. 2 shots and we go to New Knicks. Let me know what you got. Tell me your thoughts from what you saw out there. Let me know.
Oh, man. So I was kind of sweating, I'm not going to lie, in the first quarter when we were down by like 15 or whatever it was. But then the second quarter came around and we picked it up and we ended up, I think, like a couple points ahead at the half. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my X Factor, Josh Hart. Your boy is, I mean, he was incredible. I think he hit like 4 straight threes. He had that one lucky 3 that when he made that, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to Hart, man. He did his thing. He picked up JB.
He also had that first 3
we gotta have the
to
other
start the
guys
game.
to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hart and shout out to Deuce and shout out to Bogey / Bodega 44 / slash whatever you want to call him. That man hit key shot after key shot, and he was one of the major reasons why we pulled out the victory. So, I mean, I just want to give him a quick shout out also because he doesn't get much love out there. He gets a lot of hate, but he doesn't get much love. So, shout out to Bodega.
And Knicks, before we get to go with you, because I know you got to elaborate a little bit. Hey, Machete, you want to say something? We know you're at work. You want to drop a quick comment on what you
No,
were
I was going
talking-
to say that he also, Josh Hart, I believe, hit the first 3 to start the game.
That he did. That he did.
And he also hit the last 3 to end the game.
Isn't it ironic? A little too ironic. I appreciate that. Hey, New Knicks, talk to us, sir.
Hey, listen. A soldier's gonna be the first one in and the last one out. Salute to Josh Hart. I got 3 players I want to salute. Josh Hart, Deuce motherfucking McBride, and motherfucking Mitch. Yeah, I mean, also Bodega. But man, listen. Oh, sorry. The 4th person I want to give a shout out to is the whole MSG and the motherfucking fans out there. Bro, if it isn't for our diehard fans and the energy at MSG, City and Squad all fucking day. You know what fucking time it is. Don't play with us. Talk to us nice. You heard? Because we coming out kicking ass, bro. And it's only the first round. It's only the first round, baby. Game 1. And shit, boy, I can't wait for game 2, game 3, and game 4. Hopefully we got some brooms out there. And you see, for everybody that wanted Embiid, for a lot of people out there that wanted Embiid, you know what I mean? Keep playing with those knees. Keep playing with those knees. You heard? That nigga need WD-40, Loctite, duct tape. We might as well go to the we might as well go to the fucking hardware store when you playing with them.
Okay. Hey, you would have the New Knicks if he ain't gonna give his bold prediction of a sweep already, first round. Let me bring up some of the stats that we got here. So first of all,
hey, before you do that, I just want to also say I was watching the video. How you get fuck Trae Young chance after the game? Like my man Trae Young was catching strays, boy.
Go ahead, hey, Machete, you was saying something?
Yeah, no, it was a great defensive game. You know, I mean, but I feel like, you know, we should win that game. We should have won that game, bro. You know, it's a home game, first game of the playoffs that we haven't seen in a couple of years. We're playing at home. I expected us to win. We should, you know, if it was, I didn't like that we had a struggle to get on top, but towards the end, you know, it's kind of like, I guess, the first game jitter nerves. Guys haven't played for a week. They're a little bit rusty, you know, but it's a game that I expected us to win.
Hey, yo, pause on getting on top. Hey, yo, pause on getting on top.
Bro. What are you talking about? We ain't know how happy over a fucking win. That was the win we should have won. What are you talking about?
Yo, hold on. Is this Mr. Rabbit's Foot? Is this Mr. Four-leaf
Ain't no
clover?
rabbit's foot. When have you ever seen me heard talk about a rabbit's foot?
He said he expected.
So we'll take those.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Listen.
Such bravado. I mean,
15 per stack.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 4 right.
Everything
all right, so
from here over.
Hey, mute them up.
All right.
Listen,
So
I wanna give a secondary shout out to Mitch, bro. Embiid is too little for Mitch, bro. Y'all better stop playing with my boy. The most confident Knick in a Knicks uniform is that boy Mitch. Stop playing with him, bro. You heard? Ain't no bitch in all Mitch. You heard?
is that the new slogan? That's the new T-shirt we doing. No bitch and Mitch.
Bitch and
Gotta get the merch out. Gotta get the merch.
Got no bitch and Mitch. I'm feeling that one. We're gonna have to use that one. Let's talk.
Here on the TOF. Don't steal it.
You know someone's gonna steal that shit. You know they're gonna try to
But
take
trademark that.
We got a timestamp, YouTube timestamp. Anyway, let's go to some of the stats here. So first off, your boy Thibodeau, who I thought you was gonna take shots at, but I guess we're reserving it for maybe game 3. He's gonna reserve. Oh, he's gonna reserve for game 3. Hold on. So Tibbs only went 8-man deep rotation, which to me was surprising. Not super surprising, but the fact that Precious Achiuwa did not play 1 minute. He was a DMP, a coach's decision. I thought that was different. I thought it was eye-opening. So to see the fact that he didn't play for this one, which I can understand because you got Isaiah Hartenstein and you got Mitch. They're both playing very well. So you got Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitch. So I guess he said we don't need no other bigs, which is when i.e. Bogey comes in. Josh Hart played 42 minutes, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and 22 points. Big game by Josh Hart. Props to him for staying ready and being ready. That knowing the game plan was, which all the teams are going to try to do, leave Josh Hart open for the three and let him take the shot. So we gave him the confidence, and they were even telling him in timeout, shoot the ball. If you open, shoot it. Jalen Brunson and team was like,
he said it in the post game after the game. Like he said, they're gonna keep sleeping on me. I'm a driller. You heard? So I mean, y'all keep playing with heart, bro. Y'all finding out the hard way, bro. First one in, last one out. Shooting eyeballs out.
Pause.
And it,
shooting eyeballs out.
No, you said first one in, the last one out.
All right, pause on that one. Yeah.
You got. We don't know what you talking about there, bro. We gotta.
No. Hey, you a military nigga? Ain't that what y'all Marines say? First one in, last one out. That's y'all slogan. I'm just trying to big y'all niggas up because I'm not a government official soldier. I'm a street soldier.
On behalf of the Marines, we accept that honor. We'll take that. So yeah, Josh Hart, and this is a game that they play. And listen, I'll give it to Philadelphia 76ers. They played very well defense. They played very good. They were playing Tobias Harris. They played Kelly Oubre. So they had a lot of big players. Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris. They were playing all their bigs on Jalen Brunson. And it's not like they did very good, but I give them props. They played very well. Good defense on forcing the ball out. He missed shots that he normally makes. I think he was rushing his game. Jalen Brunson, I think, was just really hype, and he has to slow down and let the game come to him. So I think that's something that he can correct. But the fact that when then he's off, which is the main guy, knowing they're trapping on him, that everyone else stepped in. You got OG Anunoby played 31 minutes. And again, he's not going to kill you on stellar points, but he had only 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 11 points. But you saw many times he was diving into the play. He was trying to fight for the rebounds against Embiid going on. So his impact is, what can you say about that? He hit a couple of big threes when everybody else was trapped, last-minute shot. So salute to OG Anunoby, which in the playoffs when he's playing, now you got to start. He was, what were we, 20-2 with him in the lineup with us in the regular season? So now we got to start a new count in the playoffs. We're 1-0 so far with OG in the starting lineup with us. So you're going to see that tally climb up. We're looking for 16-0 in the playoffs, 16-0. Yeah, I'm going on the new Knicks exaggeration. 16-0. We trying to sweep. Trae la cova.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
Look at two shots. Hey,
you sure about that?
We put in the tally right. We put in the tally right now.
Listen, all right. I got for Philly. Y'all trying that we're gonna lock Brunson down and let the rest of the team beat us. You can try that shit if you want to, but we got some shooters and we got some hoopers.
Jalen
Brunson is not the only. Y'all trying to lock Jalen Brunson down and make the rest of the Knicks beat you. That is gonna happen every fucking night. And I'm with my brother. Bring the motherfucking brooms out. Go to Home Depot. Get a brand new one. I want to get a blue and red broom. I'm gonna get me a blue and red broom.
Hey, salute to G-Man in the building. So Delano Steele says Joel Embiid tried to get cute with his offense and ended up in the locker room with his knee soreness before the second half. Karma at its finest. Facts on that. G-Man says produce. Get it? Produce, which I remember you coined that from the last time. Produce was amazing off the bench. Mitch Rob did his thing defensively. I'm sorry, definitely, and hitting them free throws. Huge. Big shot, big facts. Mitch Robinson, he didn't like it that last time that they were trying to do Hacker Mitch. he took it personal, and he said, "I'm hitting these." So you can see he had his confidence
all
with
the
him.
little ones. Yeah.
Hit that
Hey,
big shot.
listen. They tried that last playoffs, and how did that work out for y'all? That hacker Mitch ain't working, bro. He gonna shoot that shit at the line. If
Hey,
you
hold
want
on.
him to get it at the line, he getting it at the line.
Hey, G-Man also said he hit the free throws. He said the heart of the team was stumping, Josh Hart. Big facts. And he also said the bodega was open 24/7. I like that.
Yeah.
The bodega was open. The bodega was open.
Hey,
24/7,
Oh, I
$365.
think Miguel was.
Hey, Machete, unmute. I muted you. I know you was going to say something. Go ahead and unmute.
Unmute him.
Oh, he's on. Unmute. We can't hear you, Machete. Unmute.
He ain't talking.
yo,
Hey,
stop
there you go.
muting me, man.
We hear you and your
Well,
boss over there measuring
shit.
shit. Yeah, got it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna say,
Got
yeah,
Talking about-
motherfucking Josh Hart, man. That's the motherfucking engine of our team. That guy right there. He's the motor, dude. He's the one who's the heart and the drive of our squad, really, right now. You know, he's taking over Julius Randle's position and is showing out. He's doing what we expected Randle to do. He's hitting them threes. He's getting the rebounds, and he's a smaller guy. This guy's got a lot of heart, and it's thank goodness that we got this week off and got to rest a little bit because we really, really needed it. Everybody in there, Randle, Hartenstein, Robinson got his rest. OG got their rest. They just got more rest. That was great, you know. But that the other guys that really worked really hard for us these last couple of months really needed the rest. DiVincenzo, you know, we Deuce, McBride, you know, all of our guys showed out and did what they had to do, which is what it was expected this first game. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's expected. Well, we were gonna fucking lose this game. We were gonna lose this game. We were gonna win this fucking game. There was no predictions needed. This is the first game of the playoffs. You guys should have taken their hearts out. This is what we should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Now what? So no, wait the hell on. Hold on. I don't got that much time. I gotta get back to work.
Go for it. Got it. Say your point.
What? For us to be down and then have to go win one in Philly, we have the home advantage. We have to keep that advantage. We need to sweep these motherfuckers and get some more rest. That's what we need to do. I don't want to hear it. Yo, Philly might get one in there, but we cannot let them beat us. We have to find a way to win every single one of these games. We need to sweep these cats, man. Hopefully he stays out injured. I don't give a fuck. But we need to go through the first playoff, through the first round, and then get some rest. Every time we play.
Yeah, yo, this.
Love that take. Hey, first of all, hold on. Who is this
Knicks.
guy? Did somebody?
Don't take my take.
Hold on. Did somebody?
Who this nigga is?
Who is this guy?
Who is this? From the last pod to this pod, I guess the switch from the playoff did something to Machete because, bro.
Hey, this is playoff Machete. Playoff Machete.
Playoff mode activated.
Playoff mode activated, bro. Because who is this guy? Who is he?
This nigga.
Hey,
there's a name coming from Mr.
Hold on. There's an APP. There's an APP. Bodo, be on the lookout for Machete. He's usually scared. Usually has a rabbit's foot and a 4-leaf clover, hoping something positive happens.
I know what you did. You put the AI version of Machete on here. You and Mikey, you and Mike the specialist.
No, this is the fault.
This nigga and reformat and update his fucking circuits because I don't know who this nigga.
He said expected. He expected a sweep. Who is that man? Wow. Yeah, if you guys know this show, that is definitely unexpected. We are super shocked out there for sure. Hey, Junius Johnson. Hold on. Salute to my guy from my old employer, Junius Johnson. Appreciate you, sir, joining the chat. All love to Junius Johnson. That's a homie from a long time. Big time veteran. My man knows the game. JJ, salute to you. Hey, appreciate you. Go Knicks. You see happening, OG? You see what's happening? Yes, sir. Hey, and my cousin, he got kidnapped. This is the AI version. Somebody, please hide your kids, hide your wife, find your podcast mates, because this guy is not. I don't know who he is. He's all about this. He said a sweep. Two shots. You got something to say about the sweep? You don't think it's possible, sir? Are we too hype? You said, are you sure about that? Talk to me. Let me know these feelings. Looks like you have something to get out. What?
I mean, I'm just trying to pump the brakes a little bit.
Hold on. Is it because you love Embiid and you were saying trade everybody for Embiid that you feel some kind of way that you don't think that it's possible with the guy that you were clamoring? You got the Embiid poster somewhere hidden back there. Tell me.
All right, so check this out.
That's what he was looking at the poster in his room. You saw how he looked? Nigga got
No. I was talking to my heavenly Father to see if I should do it to you, but he told me to relax.
Okay.
So
do it.
Here's the thing. We in a good mood. I don't want to ruin it. All right. Yes, I did want Embiid again with the caveat about injuries. I done told you guys that when this man is healthy, he is unstoppable. And yes, I did say trade a farm for him because once again, the pairing of him and JB would be unstoppable. But we're here now, and he's the enemy. And I got my scope on him, and I want to take him out. You feel me?
Okay.
But I'm saying pump the brakes because on the other side is an MVP, and we can't just overlook an MVP with a all-star, if you will, and Maxey or whatever you want to call him. I'm just saying pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If this is game one, if this was game 3 and we're 3-0, then yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm getting the brooms. I'm doing all that. But I'm just saying it's game 1. Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Hey, hold on. I got Woj bomb. Woj just said that the only person that got worse knees than Joel Embiid is Kenny the Jet Smith. Knock knees, Kenny.
They keep clanking. They be clanking when he runs. They be clanking.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Real quick. Don't make it. Hey, Phil, can I just say something real quick? Look, what I'm saying is I expect us to have that mentality to sweep. I'm not saying that's what we're gonna hang on.
Don't switch up now.
I know. We know this. We just don't know.
I'm clarifying right now because you guys are running with it, and I'm clarifying it right now because I'm not saying because that would be disrespectful.
The only clarification I need is: are you artificial intelligence? That's all I need to know because I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm sorry.
Dale, go ahead, Machete. Go ahead.
Look, man, that's disrespectful to fucking. You can't sleep on a team like Philly, man. Philly's a playoff team that's been in the playoff the last couple of years. That would be disrespectful. You can't just sweep a team like Philly. I expect Phil. Let me talk, bro. I expect us to have. All right.
Go ahead. We're listening.
Nah, I'm done. That's it.
You didn't finish. You said it's disrespectful to say a sweep because I was just confused because you said we should sweep them, and then now you just came on saying it's disrespectful.
I said that we should have the way Josh Hart came out is the way we should have that mentality. We need to have the mentality to sweep these motherfuckers so that we can go get rest. My point is to have the mentality to sweep so that we can rest. That's my point. Not that it's gonna happen. It might happen, it might not happen. We beat them in the season 3-1. We could do that. We could do it. But we're gonna give them that one win, I said, right? We could give them that one win. That's not a fucking sweep. But we have to have that mentality, is what I'm saying. That's all. I just want to clarify that. We have to have that mentality. We can't go in there half stepping, yo. Because it's gonna be tough games here and it's gonna be tough games over there too. But it's gonna be easier for our squad, the Villanova squad, because Villanova is in Philadelphia and they've played over there in Philly, and it's very important and hard and for Jalen Brunson to play in Philadelphia. You're playing against a fucking teammate who's a Villanova guy. There's a lot to it when they play in Philly, but we gotta win those games too. We could win those games, but we gotta take care of the shit at home. We gotta have that mentality, a sweet mentality. Have that mentality.
I just got a report from the Coast Guard. We have found Machete. We have found him. He's back. We found him. He's
Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard just found him.
No.
How did he go from land to ocean?
They found him because he was out there. He was out there.
See Sunday. Found Machete. He was at the playground on the seesaw because this nigga goes up and down. He's like, yeah, we just sweep him, come down. No, we respect. Like, might be on at the playground on the seesaw sometimes.
Hey, hold on. We got some new people in the chat. Salute, optimistic Giants fan. Appreciate you, my brother. He said Mitch blocked Maxey, then threw it off the kid. Elite defense. We still got the Nova Knicks going home to Philly. That's something I was going to talk about, but optimistic, you brought it. You brought it up, so I'm going to pick it up too. Let's go Knicks.
Machete was absolutely right when he said that it is definitely comforting to the majority of our team that has played over there and has succeeded, in that building before. So it's something that's recognizable to them. So they're still tapped into that championship winning mentality. That's what I love about our three leaders. Because there's three leaders and they all grew up together, they all balled together, and they all won together. So they know what it is to go through the ups, downs, the comebacks, the fight. Like when you have somebody leading by actions instead of leading by words, it's a big difference, because when they put that energy onto that court, everybody has to follow suit. Everybody has, if you see Josh, if you see Jalen, if you see DiVincenzo, everybody going all out on the floor, you have to, like, this Knicks team is like no other Knicks team that I have seen in going on 50 years of my existence.
Hey, Phil, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
50 is a bit much, but go ahead.
Hey, where's the next game?
The next game's tomorrow night. Night, Monday. It's going to be at the Garden. 2-2-2-1. That's the way the setup is. 2-2-2-1.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So we got it back. Hey, hold on. Salute to Just Knicks. Salute to Knicks Cave. First time Knicks Cave. Appreciate you. So Just Knicks says bring the broom out. Knicks Cave says Knicks 4-0. Knicks Cave also says if we lose, it's because we beat ourselves. Yeah. We just a better team. The facts. So we got
listen. We at 25% right now and loading. All right, can we just get closer to that 100 mark and then start with the brooms? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just pace ourselves.
First of all,
no. I, in my basketball life, have never stepped on the court and said, "Damn, maybe I might win today. I'm gonna keep it at, bro." Every time I step on that fucking court, I feel like nobody can fuck with me.
Bro, you're not saying nothing new, all right? You're not saying nothing new. Anybody that plays any kind of sport is out for their necks. You feel me? You're trying to win. You, like my man Herb said, you play to win the game. But I'm just saying, like, can we relax a little?
Two shots. Let me ask you a question. I got you.
We might get overconfident. We get too bravado right now.
Two shots. I can. Go ahead. Hold on. 2 shots. I can understand that. Knicks Nation, that's what we do. We take it overboard, and then we talk about my brother, the exaggerator. He takes it over the top. 2 shots. If Philly has a chance to win, if there is something that they could do good, what do you think that they could do to defeat the Knicks? Would Embiid need 60? Do the other players step
Yeah.
up? You think?
That's basically it right there.
Nah,
Go ahead.
that's a red flag for me. If Embiid goes for 60, that's a huge red flag. That means that he's on his own and he's doing it on his own.
Oh no,
I mean,
Philly's gonna need, in my opinion, Philly's gonna need somebody like Tobias Harris and the
Maxi.
other kid. What's his name? Nicholas Batum. No, because Maxi and Embiid are gonna do their thing. They normally do it.
But
But
that's
they
affecting them.
need the other pieces like Tobias Harris and Batum to pick up the slack. Like your boy Batum I think it was in the playing game, he banged like 4 or 5 threes. So they're gonna need something. They're gonna need a performance like that from the others to help them win. And is it possible? Yeah, because they've done it before. I just don't see it consistently happening. So I got us winning. I got us winning on a gentleman's sweep. So it'd be
5-1?
like 4-1.
All right. Well, what I'm
It'll be
saying.
5-1.
Now
5-1.
we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Nah. What I'm talking about
Hold on,
is
let Machete go ahead. Let Machete go because he got a little bit limited time. Go, Machete.
No. I agree with 2 shots. We have to have that mentality. I'm telling you, man, we have to be aggressive. You know, and as far as Embiid's concerned, bro, I was thinking about this the other day, but they already had it well thought out before the season started, the front office, when we secured Mitch Rob, gave him his contract, and we also secured Hartenstein, and we gave Sims a little bit of something. And when we wrapped up our centers, when we heard that news last year, before the beginning of the season, before that we had the centers locked down, remember, Phil? That was great news because we knew that we were preparing for this cat. Because we had to go through these cats. So we already knew they predicted already what they had to do. And you know what, the X Factor guy who they had guarding Embiid, and he's like, Embiid's got like 3 feet on his ass, was Deuce.
Yeah,
we got to give it up to my boy, man. Yo, we got to do a gentleman's sweep. We have to go in there aggressive. We cannot we can't be soft on these cats. We can't let them come because they'll go off. If you let them, they will go off. You're still talking about Embiid, Maxi, motherfucking Batum when he's on a hot streak, Oubre when he's on a streak. He played well last night. But these guys, they're coming to get us, man. Because them niggas want to fucking. We broke that 9-game winning record, right? They were on a 9-game winning streak. That's what they're fucking with. This is who they're fucking with.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you guys something, bro. You guys are not really looking at reality. The Philadelphia,
your distance for your from the top one.
We can lock it in like this right now.
No, you're gonna lock.
Yeah,
I mute him. Yeah.
All right. Excuse our union conversation.
He's working.
On the construction of the White House.
You can't say we dedicated. He's working out here. My man grinding and still doing a podcast. So go ahead.
On a Sunday, boy. Listen, salute to Machete. Fucking listen, what I wanted to say is that the Philadelphia often Sixers, like they're not the same team without Joel Embiid. Without Joel Embiid, they are not the same. And from that play in the first quarter that Joel went down with, he's not gonna last, bro. This is a heavy guy that moves like a point guard with all that weight on him. It's only so much his knees can take. And if tomorrow is the next game, I mean, it's only so many cortisone shots or whatever that you can take. I mean, what are they gonna do? Take a gallon of cortisone or whatever the fuck they be shooting? Like you gotta feed this nigga. You gotta feed this nigga like a fucking cow or some shit or elephant. Like that's not. It's just not. It's not doable, bro. He's not built like that. And to put him up against Mitch is gonna sun this nigga. As soon as he gets into his offensive bag, listen, I'd rather have a 100% defensive monster like Mitch, with his 30-40%, percent off those put stop. I'd rather have Mitch. And
So
Embiid is too small, too broken. And you know what I mean? Hardware and Embiid needs to go get some supplies.
let me read the rest of these stats real quick before we keep going on this. So Isaiah Hartenstein. So out of the 8 that were played, so Tibbs only went 8 deep, which is pretty significant. Again, so you got Isaiah Hartenstein only played 18 minutes. Isaiah played 18 minutes, had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 points. Not to mention the block that he had on Maxey trying to go at the point. So Isaiah Hartenstein is playing his butt off. Hold on, let me get the stats. Hold on. Then you got Jalen Brunson played 41 minutes. We obviously know he was off. And even on an off game, missing 24 or hitting 7 of 24, he had 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 22 points. Dante DiVincenzo only played 24 minutes, which that's pretty significant, which our chat was talking about a little bit. So Dante, whether he was off or not, you're thinking about JB was off. Dante was off. Dante only played 24 minutes, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 8 points. We won this game without him really playing heavy minutes. Then you got Mitchell Blockinson, playing 30 minutes, 12 points, 1 assist, 8 points, and I think it was 4 or 5 blocks. You got Deuce McBride, who played 28 minutes. Now, Dante only played 24. Deuce played 28. You know, Tip says goes with the hot hand sometimes, and Deuce was obviously hot. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 21 points. 4 of those were big 3-pointers. Off the dribble to the drive, off the step back away from Maxey, and then you got Bodega, Smokey Robinson, Bodega Bogdanovic, 25 minutes, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 13 points. Out of these players, were you guys surprised that Isaiah only played 18 minutes, or that Mitchell Robinson was so effective that he played 30 minutes? What do you think, Two Shots? Out of the 2 bigs,
nah, man. So this is the playoffs. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't do the whole cookie cutter. I'm gonna play XYZ a certain amount of minutes because I gotta get through the season. Like now is pedal to the metal. So if somebody gotta play 40 minutes, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say that Mitch was playing such a phenomenal defense that he had to leave him out there. Like he was the only one that was containing Embiid. And I mean, Embiid still did his thing, but he did his thing against Hartenstein, not against Mitch. And then even when Mitch was out there, Mitch looked good. He looked fluid. He was running everywhere. He was guarding the three. He was guarding the paint. And he was great. With OG, that duo was phenomenal. So I mean, you gotta leave Mitch out there because his defensive impact was just incredible.
Flip it
for the lock.
And as far as Bodega, I want to shout him out again because Bodega was just very, very key. When he was in the game, he hit like three threes that were huge. And I think that's why Tibbs let him out there a little longer and left Devo on the bench because Bodega has size. So when you're going up against a tall team, you need that size. Pause. And then Bodega was actually contributing offensively, and he was doing it within the flow of the offense too. He wasn't like forcing shots. You know what I mean? So again, now that it's the playoffs, I'm with it. You want to play 40 minutes? Do it because it's do or die. You got to win. But you know what I'm saying? You got to reward the player. Like if the player is the one that's hot, you leave him out there. And you know what I'm saying? Tibbs generally doesn't do that.
I was about to say, I was gonna say, because that's your thing. You always say he doesn't go for the hot hand. If whoever's hot, leave him in. So do you think that Thibodeau in this game left a hot hand with Deuce and left Dante DiVincenzo out, left a hot hand with Bogey and took out? Am I getting that from you? Is that a consensus?
That's exactly what you're getting from me. Again, I'm a fair dude, okay? When somebody deserves credit, I give it. All right, but when you deserve the blame, I'm gonna give it. Like I'm not gonna wait pom-poms for you because you have a New York in front of your chest. Like, hear me out. If he left them out there, if he would have took them out when they were hot, and then we would have lost his game, I would have been blasting Tibbs. But I'm gonna sing his praises because he left them, and they were the three major reasons why we ended up getting the victory.
Hey, salute to Michael Drake in the chat. Hey, long time, first time, all the time. Salute to you. Appreciate you in the chat. We appreciate y'all. He was saying Bodega 44 was on, and that he was. The store light was on. It said open in the front of the store. The bodega was open for sure. New Knicks, what do you got to talk about that? Talk to me.
Hey, the lights were definitely on. It is the only bodega in New York City that is open 24 hours. A lot of you didn't see what Leon and what the rest of the organization had saw in him as a key playoff piece. Like a lot of people were down on him when he first joined the team, but you got to understand some players are built like built for the playoffs. Like we wasn't calling Burks fourth quarter Burks for nothing. Like in the playoffs, like these guys do what they do. Also on Hartenstein, the other half of Hustle Heart. Bro, his pocket pass to Jalen Brunson.
Oh, like, when he threw it cutting into the lane on Aubrey?
Oh. Bro.
That was nasty.
Listen, a full brim salute to Hartenstein.
I don't even got my brim back.
That does not get mentioned with the elite centers of our era. I mean, this dude is probably 1 or 2 years away from being that Jokic secondary type. Like, I mean, his vision is so crazy. I mean, I gotta salute him. You know what I mean? And then Deuce McBride. It wasn't DiVincenzo that. I mean, it wasn't Bodega that replaced DiVincenzo. It was Deuce. Deuce was on fire. He is the next superstar, and coming up under Jalen Brunson, coming up under DiVincenzo, coming up under Hart, these kind of players that Deuce is absorbing from, these winning players, like it's something great to see because you've seen Deuce's confidence come. I mean, it's not out of nowhere. We're seeing Westchester Deuce to produce. You know what I mean? Coined by our chat. You know what I mean? So I mean, what can you say, bro? Like our Knicks are so unfuckwittable right now.
Now let me go. I mean to cut you off, but so for the two centers we're talking about, you're talking about Isaiah Hartenstein. Salute to Isaiah, body ball for the fact that he's only getting 18 minutes, and you got Mitch who came off injury, who's just getting into rhythm. For Tibbs to be confident enough to leave him 30 minutes, that you're in danger anywhere you go. You got these two centers who both are in the top 5 in rebounding, top 5. Guaranteed, no debating. Not only in defensive and offensive rebound, they're 4 and 5. I think they were tied in the regular season, and guess what? They're tied again in the postseason for rebounding already. Mitchell Robinson getting 4 blocks, deterring everyone's block from Maxey to just everybody. When they know Mitch is in the game, they looking for the extra pass. They was looking for the extra. You ain't going in the lane. I don't care who you was. Salute to Mitchell Robinson. Posting up against Embiid, not jumping. If you looked yesterday, I was impressed by the bigs. They were not jumping at all these little pump fakes. They was in there. They stood their ground, and Embiid had to think twice, either to pass the ball or force a terrible shot. And you saw Mitch was not giving up anything. They was fighting even for the ball at the end. And even though Embiid need him in the groin, we ain't going to talk about that. He said that's a personal. Even with all that, we stayed with it. So
listen, the combination of our centers,
it's crazy.
You got one that is an elite offensive visual IQ monster, and you got another one that's an IQ defensive monster that is gonna make everybody in the league triple guess on coming in. So both of them together make a super MVP. Yeah, I mean, if we could have Mitch and Hartenstein into one person, which I give my hats off to the front office. Both of them guys, I mean, bro, I'll go to war with Mitch and Hartenstein for the next 10 years.
And that's what we got. We're deep with our centers. And then you have, let's talk about Bodega. Bodega and salute to Tibbs. I'm going to give shot to Tibbs because Tibbs is looking at matchups. He's looking at matchups. He tells everybody to stay ready and be ready. And next series, it could be Precious Achua getting all the minutes and Bogey could be sitting out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the coach and for the players to being ready and understanding that it's for the team, not for you. So if you sitting out, you cheerleading out there. Precious Achua is out there clapping, supporting the team, knowing that he's getting a DMP, but that everybody next series, it could be Precious Achua dominating. And then you got Bodega. What were you saying, you next?
No. One thing, Tibbs does have an arsenal, and Tibbs. I was gonna ask two shots, Mr. Ben. Do you think Tibbs was strategical in not keeping the hot hand in the regular game season to keep those guys like reverse psychology type, like, you know what I mean, to now implement that into the playoffs and do the total opposite of what you've been complaining about. And he's executing exactly what we've both been complaining about, not keeping the high hand in the game. And in my opinion, I think it was a strategical strategy by Tibbs of playing that reverse card during the regular season, knowing that he.
Uno. Go ahead, answer that, two shots.
I don't know how to answer that, man. Like, what are we doing here? We're like doing like a Beautiful Mind type shit where like he's writing all these numbers on the fucking window.
Let him answer. Let him answer. Go ahead.
Or is he fucking Matt Damon from you know what I'm saying? Like
Xavier from X-Men?
Like yeah, like what we doing, bro? Like you're doing too much. Like no, I don't think it was strategic. I don't think it was a reverse.
Reverse Uno?
No. Like
you don't think it was a reverse Uno? Reverse on
No, like what are we doing here? Like you trying to fit a square in a circle. Like my man, I think that's just the way he is. I just think he normally doesn't go with the hot hand.
Hey,
but this time he did.
Hold on. Salute to Keith Watkins. He said Tibbs wasn't trying a damn thing. He trying to win every game in whatever format that looks. So I'm assuming Keith Watkins says that's way too deep, that he wasn't looking that deep. I can see what you're talking about, New Knicks.
But what are you telling me? If we as fans, and this is a master, like if there was levels, Tibbs is at the PhD master level of coaching.
So you got too much.
So you don't think us as fans, seeing the hot hand and Tibbs taking them out was something that was done on purpose, bro?
So I'll answer that for you in a sense. I see where you're going, and I think Tibbs, to a certain extent, yes, he does that. But the fact was Mitchell wasn't available in those games. And to what Keith Watkins is saying, Tibbs is always trying to win, so he's going to find a way to win at whatever he has, whatever tools are available there. He's going to try to make that work. So at the time that Mitch wasn't there, he came up with a game plan that'll work for us to win without Mitch. It just happened to work with Bodega and mix it up. But the number one opportunity to win is with your best centers, which is why which we did with Precious before, and Precious worked. When we played against them, we had a 30-plus win game with Precious there, but he didn't stick to that, even though that did work back then, because he knew his best hand right now in the playoffs is something different. So that's why he had Embiid and Ihart, and that's why he DMP'd Precious, because our best option to win is with our two best centers. Even though Precious was there, even though Sims played an important game in the regular season, it's different in the playoffs. So he stuck to what he knows in a win, which is our best center. And whoever, as Two Shot said, whoever's got it going, you rock with what that is. And to our advantage that game, Mitch had it going. He felt healthy, did not have any He wasn't tired. He wasn't sore. So he got the bulk of the minutes. He was playing better defensively and containing Embiid than Ihart did. So I think in that case, to salute to Keith Watkins. Tibbs is always going to find a way to win. Does he think that deep? If Mitch was available and healthy and he benched him and we won playing the other way you're talking about, then I would agree with you. But the fact that Mitch wasn't there, he just whatever it took to win.
What's the point of trying to confuse your team, or what are you doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if your argument is gonna be, oh yeah, he did it because he wanted to be strategic and blah blah blah. Well, what's the strategy? Tell me what the strategy is, and then maybe I'll get behind you. But what's the point of having somebody that's hot, take them out, put somebody that's cold, and then you damn near lose the game? Like, what's the strategy in that? Like, help me see what you see, because if I see what you see, then maybe I can say, okay, well, yeah, I can see that. But what kind of idiotic shit is that?
Okay. Oh, okay, Michelle.
Hey, but you can't have your cake. You can't have your cake and eat it too, man.
Hold on. This is a problem. This is the problem with us as a fan base, because there's no in between.
We need one more of those.
There's no in between. The fan base is like extreme to the other extreme. So here we go. You got Tibbs, that's the PhD coach, and blah blah blah. Like, come on, like, what are we doing? Like, you're putting this man on a pedestal. Like, his name is Messiah. Like, relax.
Hey,
like, what are we doing here?
That's too far. Don't be the Messiah.
This coming from a nigga that wanted to replace Tibbs with fucking Bryant that has not coached one fucking college fucking game, bro.
My man, but there's reason and logic behind what I say.
All right. Who the fuck is gonna take out a nigga that's shooting fucking 6, 7, 8 threes in a fucking game to put in somebody else that, like, it is something strategical, bro? I'm not. All right, yeah, I do.
But so what's the strategy?
Keep niggas hungry, nigga. Keep niggas hungry. What are you talking about?
All right.
Okay, hey, we're gonna move on. These guys will take. Hey, listen, Saucy Sunday. They made their first left. We're about to go in circles. While with the coach. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Keith Watkins. Hey, and to Keith Watkins, G-Man, to answer your question. So G-Man said, the question is, yo, anyone here of the Heat troll? Hope he's okay. Keith Watkins says, Johnny is sick right now. Somebody do a wellness check for your bro.
Oh, man.
Johnny Harris, you taking strays. I know you out there. You might have to jump in the chat. You taking strays out here. Hey, boy,
Hold on. Has Johnny Harris's name appeared on our chat today?
Not today. That's what they're asking for. That's what they're asking.
That boy is down bad with the knee injury and all that.
Go ahead. We're watching for the op. We're watching for the op.
Grab your binoculars.
We're looking for Johnny Harris. We're looking for Johnny.
Hey, listen. Don't talk to Johnny. He fell asleep in a dumpster last night trying to pick up Jimmy Butt Hurts. You know what I mean? Jimmy Butt Hurts.
He messed up his knee too, right? He messed up his knee?
Yeah.
He hurt. Hey. And for the record, Johnny Harris said that they was not gonna win that play-in game against the Bulls without Jimmy Butler. Just saying, even though they won it, he as a fan doubted his team and said they weren't gonna win, and they won. Even though they got bodied today by 30 plus. By 30 plus.
Hey, they said it was that boy Hero that he hates that saved the game.
Yeah, but Hero was garbage today. Garbage. That boy is trash.
Oh man, they were getting spanked. I left it like they were down by 30.
30 plus. It was horrible. Unlike the Knickerbockers, who rise to the occasion whenever we play. We got a game tomorrow. So let's talk about this game today. So Maxey was playing. We contained Maxey. Embiid, who did the greatest Houdini of all time, went down like his knee was severed. come back in the second half like nothing ever happened. They numbed the shit out of that knee. They heard 2 shots. They said, how many shots does it take so you don't feel anything? He got about 7 injections. They duct tape it, a little Flex Seal in the front, right underneath the kneecap, and he was good. And my boy was good. They went to Tibbs. They're like, yo, Tibbs, can we borrow some Flex Seal? And Buddy played like nothing ever happened. I ain't never seen that. He went down. He went cyborg. You saw only his right eye blinking. I never seen that in my life. Only his right eye was blinking.
Yo, that was freaking me out, bro.
What happened?
It was like permanent.
Just his right eye.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, that was a Fall Guy.
It was. He did like a robot that spazzed out. He like,
yo, that
he did like that. Chucky. He went Chucky.
Only his right eye was blinking, but it was just his left eye open. His right eye was the only thing blinking. I was like, wow, that's weird. It almost like you have a
that's when I knew it was serious.
Damn, I listen.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
I missed the game. I only saw the highlights, so I was working. I did miss one of the best first games of playoffs, but
you need to watch that weekend. It was hilarious.
Watch that on replay, man. When he's on the floor and he's looking up, like his right eye is blinking, but his left eye is just stuck.
Hey, but you know what?
Then for a minute they were like, "Oh, his contacts, blah blah blah." So they were messing with it, blah blah blah. And then that shit just stood there the entire game, just wide open while this one was going on.
What happened? They got the clone twitch, and then they went and got the new clone, the fresh clone. The conspiracy side of me, they bought the fresh clone. They got the new clone in, and the clone was ready to go. They forgot to put it at 70% because they with the knee.
Bro, he was doing that Katy Perry shit. When you remember when she was in the concert, and that was. I swear to God, you on the same page with the conspiracy joint.
They had the clone.
Hey, did you see so he did a Jalen Rose when Jalen Rose goes and shit, like, and he looked at it was like just stood there like
too, and he pulled the sack. Oh man. I'm glad. I'm so happy we in the same page, bro.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. Listen, Joel Embiid.
Hey, hold on. He made an appearance, y'all. Johnny Harris is in the building. Flame on. He is in here. Hey, I give it to Johnny Harris. My boy does not duck smoke. Full brim salute to Johnny Harris. He doesn't duck smoke. He doesn't
trash can, man.
Hey, he doesn't duck the smoke. But guys, chat, there he is. I knew he.
Hey, to the chat.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, bro?
Bro,
please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Thumbs up. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you in the chat, put some thumbs up. You know what it is. I put like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. So we gave you guys a little pump fake today with the 3 fake lives, because you never know. You never know.
Hey, listen,
we hit him with the medal.
And with that jab step,
Hey, listen. So the doctor that they got for Joel Embiid actually came from AutoZone. They came with the injection of JB Weld to hold the knee in place. So they injected him with JB Weld, and I mean. So
listen, I knew it was his replacement when the dude, instead of coming with like medicine to help him out, but he came with a laptop and plugged into Joel Embiid like. Fix knee, upload, and go. Anyway, that was out of it.
He gave him a quick update.
He just said upload the sub firmware. Firmware update 2.0 firmware update.
There you go.
That was looking crazy though. I mean, he's just sitting there, the right eye.
Yo, I was
for like 2 minutes.
Bro.
I was like, yo, his left eye did not blink one time. What?
Even when they were showing him in the free throw line and everything.
Crazy. But I was looking at saying, hey, salute to Johnny Harris. He said, never scared. What up, Nick Nation? I give it to my dog. My dog don't run for smoke. That's the homie. All love to Johnny Harris. We don't see eye to eye when it comes to basketball, but that's my brother. I need he's the servant of the Most High as well. But he don't duck
Oh,
smoke.
what's up? That's what's up.
Yeah, he's a servant of the Most High. He does. He's on the very vocal side, as you can see. He's a stiff neck for real, boy. He's a stiff neck, bro. He's one of the stiff neck ones out there. That's it, just like me. Salute to Johnny Harris. Salute to Michael Drake. G-Man. Hey, yo. 1-800 suicide watch for Johnny. And they going in.
Yo, that's the comment of the night right there, man.
Mental health is a thing. Please check on your friends with mental health. We checking in with Johnny because we love and support him. We don't want him to hurt himself.
Who said that? Who said that?
G-Man.
G-Man said it. G-Man.
Hey.
I got a lot of respect for you, brother. That you a Giants fan too? I love the comment. Love the comment.
Yeah, they going in. I can't even read the chat because the chat is going. They going at Johnny.
Hey, for Johnny Harris is 1-800 waste management. You know what I mean? And yeah, Johnny, call the hotline. They waiting on your recycling trash. You know what I mean? Take that garbage out of here.
Oh man, y'all.
All right, so
man.
Game two is tomorrow.
Hold on. Hey, listen, 1-800. If you have heat culture dependency, call the suicide hotline. Heat culture is running rampant out there. Heat culture is running rampant. People are feeding on this. It's highly addictive, but doesn't do anything. It's destroying many lives.
They on them basketballs.
Yeah, he wilding out there. Hey, 111 and 104 was a game last night. So we got the next game is tomorrow. I believe it's at 7:30, which I'll get to you in a second. Let me go to the games here. Hold on. Do you think that this lineup from what we've seen, do you think this is something that Tibbs can stick with Bodega and maybe Deuce? Or do you think because Deuce Wasadi stayed with him that you guys expect a little bit more for Dante in tomorrow's game? Do you think Dante that they were trying to lock him in? Do you think he's
I think it'll be back to regular schedule, program. I think Devo will come back in and continue to light it up. This was a great game for Deuce, so I mean, just having everybody at the highest level at the right time against an elite team. Yeah, I mean, and that elite team that we have destroyed. Yeah, I mean, OG hasn't even got started. Devo hasn't even got started. Hartenstein hasn't even got started. Like Bodega's warming up. You feel what I'm saying? Some of these guys are gonna go into fucking flame mode, and it's gonna be lights out. And I really see blue and red rooms coming out.
Okay. All right. 2 shots. What do you think about Dante? Are you concerned with Dante? Do you think it was just something that the 76ers just schemed on him? He missed some shots? Because it looks like he missed some shots out there. Do you think they're trying to key in on Dante and Jalen Brunson and let others win? Or do you think he just had an off game?
I'm not gonna put too much stock into this. I think he just had an off game. You know, everybody's allowed an off game every once in a while. I think he's gonna go back to form, true to self. And what I need to see from him is aggressive. So like when he's playing his game, he doesn't second guess it. He takes it, shoots it, on to the next one. I saw a little hesitation with him. Maybe his confidence was a little shot. I don't know. I don't want to play the what if game, but I need him to be the Dante that he's been all year, which is catch and shoot, dribble to the basket, try to yam it on you. I need to see that confidence again. And then, I'm pretty sure it'll be back to normal. As soon as he splashes 1 or 2, sees him go in, he's going to go back to normal.
Okay. And then the Knicks. Wow, I'm thinking about trash right now. The Knicks won the rebound in total. We had 55 rebounds. We had 20 assists, which wasn't a lot, but in the fact, again, iHeart wasn't going. Jalen Brunson wasn't going. The fact that we didn't win the assists let you know that we dominated on the rebounds. we had 6 steals and 7 blocks, which was crazy. And Mitchell Robinson had 4 of those blocks. The other 2 were iHeart. And then we had 1 from Dante DiVincenzo, which that was against Embiid, which that was a big block when Embiid tried to go up. So that's even with Dante, as we were talking about. Dante could have an off game on shooting, but he's always doing other things that's going to impact the game. He had rebounds, he had 2 assists, he had a steal and a block. Even though his points ain't going, he's always going to do something else to impact that. Do you think the 76ers defense was something that they were doing that threw Jalen Brunson off? Do you think his timing was off? Do you guys think he was rushing? What do you guys see with Jalen Brunson as far as what he didn't do? MVP caliber? Do you think what they were scheming for 76ers impacted that? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, from the highlights and what I've seen, that they were on full blitz mode, from jump on Brunson. So it's nothing new to Brunson. He did break down a few of them and did his thing. You know what I mean? But I think with Devo coming back and being up to par and seeing how they were putting a lot of pressure on JB, I think he's gonna come in and turn up. You know what I mean? And that's gonna make the offense and the ops respect. You know what I mean? Respect the shooter. You gotta respect the shooter. And once we have our starters aligned and doing what they need to do, you will see the assist numbers go up because we're usually at a 26 clip. You know what I mean? But we know that to hit greatness mode, our minimum, well, in my eyes, our minimum should be at a 28 to 30 clip. And that all that means is that all the starters should be in double-digit mode, going hard and executing the passes from the rest of the team. And you know what I mean? We haven't even been clicking on all cylinders. You know what I mean?
Hey, Machete, what are some thoughts on Jalen Brunson? Are you concerned with Jalen Brunson, Machete, or do you think that he's gonna find his rhythm in the second game?
All right, he's measuring.
Yo, what's up?
I had on the one. I did the countdown. I knew it was coming in. Dale. Go ahead. Give me your opinion.
What we talking about? Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson, do you have any concerns with how do you think that him having the rough night he did was basically on Philly's defense? You think he's rushing his game? Or are you okay that it was just game 1 that he'll get his rhythm back by game 2?
It'll be all right. It's just game 1. They covered him real good. They did their assignment. What they were supposed to is to get the hands out of his ball. Whoa. Get the ball out of his hand.
Balls.
And they did what they were supposed to do. But the thing is that Jalen Brunson's got secret weapons, bro. He was finding deuce, which is, I don't know, maybe it's a playoff game, but it's the first time I noticed that he was actually finding deuce. And that was key, man. Okay, so then DiVincenzo wasn't on it. But we're going to have our nights. Some nights it'll be Deuce's night. Some night it might not be Deuce's night. Just like for DiVincenzo. But when it's on, it's on. When he's on fire, he's on fire. So, it's just one of those things that we got our shooters. We got Bogey with the Stogie. We got OG. We got Brunson. We got everybody ready. We have good. We're deep. We're good to go. So I ain't worried about it. And as far as Brunson's concerned, he'll bounce back. He will. So I ain't worried about it at all, man. He knows how to handle himself. What I want him is to handle himself when he's in Philly. That's more important to me. But I ain't really worried about it. We're deep, bro.
Love that.
We're fucking too deep. We're just too much of a handful for anybody, East or West. We're just too much of a handful with the Knicks, dude. But like I said, in order for us to be like that, we need to be rested. We need to knock these games, close it, and done with business. On to the next one, so that we can rest, because we need to be healthy and we need to be rested. Every single one of them, Hartenstein, Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart. Everybody needs to be rested and ready to go.
All right, and 2 shots before I get to you. Knicks Cave says JB had a bad game. Wasn't the defense. Him missing made them look good. Keith Watkins says a little bit of all that. Michael Drake says machete, countdown 3, 2, 1, go. So all right. And then so 2 shots. Your thoughts on Jalen Brunson?
I think the defense did have something to do with it. I think Oubre's length bothered him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pause. No more. No Diddy. But yeah, I think they obviously schemed for him, but because when
hey, you can't say length and go like this, bro. You go ahead.
Made me lose my train of thought.
So you're saying 76 was what they were doing, the defense scheming on Jalen Brunson was affecting him.
Yeah. I think it did. I think, like I said, I think Oubre, because he's much taller, I think it was bothering him. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what I was saying when he would call a pick and roll, they would try to trap him. They wouldn't try to let him like cook like he normally does. So I feel like with Oubre, and then like if he would get past his original defender, which was mainly Oubre, get past him into the paint, then he had to contend with Embiid, which is another tall defender. So I feel like they did scheme to stop him, and I feel like they were successful, but I don't think that's going to continue. So I feel like JB's the kind of guy that is going to look at film. He's going to see, okay, when they do this, I'm going to do this. And then he's going to have a counter to their counter. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point is him making a shot, because I think he was just off. He said it himself. He was rushed. He needed to slow down and play his game. So, with the combination of him seeing what they did and then him going back to his game, I feel like he's going to go back to regular form.
Okay, I agree with that. And to me, I think Jalen Brunson was rushing a little bit. I think he has to just let the game come to him. Playoff is a different atmosphere. I think he was excited. This is his first real big playoff game with us that's like meaningful. I think he was rushing a little bit, but their defense did have something to do with it. They put a lot of tall defenders on him. They put Batum on him. They put Tobias Harris on him. They put Kelly Oubre. So it did challenge his shot. So I definitely agree with that. I think iHeart will play a bigger role when he is in the game, like how nyknicks was talking about when he made that pass. But he's gonna have to do more of Steph Curry-esque, a different tribute to his game, a different aspect of his game, playing off the ball, where he's not holding the ball, where he has his main smaller player, whether it's Maxey when he's cutting, even when he did against Kelly Oubre that iHeart found him to play off the ball when he's cutting, iHeart at the top of the key. So he's gonna have to take advantage of those when iHeart's in the game, and then when Mitch is in the game, finding the other players. I think letting the other players get involved early is gonna break down that defense where they won't double as much because Deuce, Bodega, iHeart, they're finishing off. iHeart missed a couple of, I think, 1 or 2 little floaters that he normally hits. When they start hitting theirs, it's gonna relax that defense, and then Jalen Brunson could go to work, let the game come to him, pick his spots, and shoot, do what he does. But the fact that he was still able to get 7 assists, he got a lot of shots off. I don't think it's going to be a problem. And also, OG was a little bit out of rhythm, wasn't in sync offensively. As the new Knicks said, when OG gets in rhythm, when Jalen Brunson gets in rhythm, when iHeart gets in rhythm, then it's going to be even more of a problem. And then that's where that mindset comes that Machete was talking about, that we all rolling, we got it clicking out. Now let's just close this out. Now, the next game is going to be at the Garden. I think it's going to be somewhat more of the same. Now, do you guys think what people are really talking about, this game against Philly, Nova, the school they went to is in Philly. They're known for being Philly players. They know Philadelphia very well. Josh Hart, they all went to school in Philadelphia. That's where Nova University is, where they went to. So they have somewhat comfort feel in Philadelphia. So do you think that they're going to come out more aggressive on the second game tomorrow, as we got the game won, put the chokehold on there? Do you think they're going to come with that killer mindset?
My bad. They all definitely, since we do have home court advantage, we are going to capitalize on that. every one of our players are fighters. You know, they're used to the comeback. They're used to the fight. You know what I mean? So they're used to throwing punches. There's nothing new to them, and they're always gonna come out victors. So what we need to do is just get it clicking on all cylinders, and I do believe that you know what I mean, that the team is really gonna be playing tougher than they did. Like at MSG, like I said, shout out to the fans, bro. Because when bro, it has to be an electrifying feeling as a player when you have the whole MSG roaring behind you, and they're gonna carry that. So I think they're gonna carry the same energies the fans had before, during, and after the game of game one, and they're gonna continue that. You know what I mean? So energy level's gonna be high at MSG. The fans is gonna be charged up. They out there burning Philly jerseys. You know what I mean? And like you gotta love it. You gotta love the energy of the fans, bro. So I think they definitely walking in with that energy, the whole city behind them. So what else can you say, bro? It's New York City, it's the Knicks, it's the fans. It's gonna be too much. Game two is definitely gonna be everybody turn up time. And I think everybody will be on all cylinders.
My bad. 2 shots. So do you think they come in with the killer mentality? You think we're coming aggressive to try to close out, that we understand the importance of game two as well? Or do you think that Philly comes guns blazing, that they got an opportunity in that second game?
No, man. One thing I will give Tibbs credit for is he always has his team ready, and they always put 100%. So I feel like game two is going to be a lot of what happened in game one in terms of, gameplay execution. I think it's just going to be much more smooth. I think we are going to come out with the W. I look for a bounce back game from Devo. I look for a bounce back game from JB. And at the end of the day, I think, like I said, I'm calling a gentleman's sweep. So I'm gonna say one of the two games that we play in Philly, they're gonna win, because they're gonna, have the crowd behind them, rah rah rah, whatever, and then we're gonna finish it back home.
Okay, Machete, what are your thoughts on game two? Do we come guns blazing? Do you think Philly understands the importance of winning that second game, and that they come after us, or do you think we can pull off the game for the second game? Machete, when you're ready.
Sorry, brothers. Sorry, brothers.
I missed about
what was that? What was the question?
So I was asking for game two. We got game two tomorrow. It's at the Garden. Do you think that Philadelphia comes guns a blazing, that they're ready to come to win, or do you think we can pull it off?
Come on, man. Come on. Of course they're gonna come guns a fucking blazing, bro. You know they will. They're gonna try to counter what we did. So Nick Nurse is taking notes. He's gonna counter, and we have to counter his counter. We have to be prepared. We have to have more confidence, because we beat them last night. We should have really blown them out, man. But I mean, what it is. We came back and won anyways. We dominated towards the end, because even though, they had us down, we came from 10 points behind and gained the lead and won by 10 points or something like that. I don't remember. But the point is that they're going to come out next, and they're going to try to take every game that they can against us, because now it's do or die. And they can do it. As long as Embiid is healthy, with his possum ass, fake ass, fucking with my knee, let me get some fucking rest so I could come back, and you still lost the fucking game. Fuck you, bro. Come on, man. Okay. Fuck that. But that bitch can play, bro. And if we gotta win this game at home. We gotta give it for the fans. Y'all gotta win that shit at MSG for us, even for us that aren't there. When we hear the Garden like that, bro, it's like being at home, bro. It's like listening to the fucking train on the ground, bro. Rah, rah. We love to hear that shit, bro. Whether we're in Orlando or Miami or fucking Maryland, or wherever the fuck you are, bro. Because we're Knicks fans everywhere, son. That's what's up, bro. We're all over. We're like fucking all over the place. We're Knicks. That's right. Die Hard Blue and Orange.
Okay. I love that.
Can I do a quick shout out to the fans after that?
Hey, do it, bro.
Salute real quick.
Hey, salute and to that note, salute to G-Man. G-Man says, I was screaming, defense, like he was in the garden.
I do that same shit. Yo, when I'm home alone, I do that same shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, my kids come running down the stairs. What happened? Are we winning? You hear me shouting everything.
But you already know I'll be blowing up the chat. I'll be like,
He'd be like this, defense.
Yo,
I gotta get it out somehow, man.
Yeah, I usually be fucking hoarse when it comes to watching the Knicks, bro. I be screaming at my TV. So
hey, salute to Nice in the chat in the building. Appreciate you guys. Hey, we got a lot of people joining in today. Appreciate your Knicks K, Nice, Keith Watkins, G-Man, everybody in the building, Clarence, Michael Drake, all you guys in the chat. Yo, give a thumbs up, please. Give a thumbs up. Put a comment on that. We appreciate you guys. We're growing slowly. We're growing organically. Anyway, all right, corny. That's my one dad joke of the day. Yeah, I got it out. My one dad joke. I got out. So we appreciate you guys. He says if Philly does not beat us in game 1 with the production Devo and Brunson had, I don't see them taking nothing from here on out. 7 versus 42 benches. 7 versus 42 bench points says it all. So our bench 42 points. That was a big take. Hey, good take there. Nice. I agree with that. 42 points from our bench. And listen, to second that sentiment, which I was gonna talk about too, the fact that you got Deuce, his first real big playoff minutes, he's playing at an all-time confidence. It said to talk about what Newnick said earlier. You had Derrick Rose, the MVP person who played in our Knicks, who was feeding them info, feeding them insight, telling them to stay ready, showing them how to be prepared and staying ready when you ain't in the game, when you're hurt, when you're injured. So you had Derrick Rose as someone who he learned from. Even, and then you got Jalen Brunson, who's MVP caliber this year, who's in his ear. Yo, stay ready. Keep doing this. Stay ready. Thibodeau, who's giving him the all-time confidence. So you got someone who's ready to go. All you got to do is say, go.
Hey, bro, can I say something about that's my dude.
Go for it.
Deuce.
Apparently, you got
the grandson of a Tuskegee airman. That boy was born with his son. What are you talking about? Yo, this guy is in prime shape. He played football in high school, college, whatever the fuck it was. He plays a football player. He's a little mini football player. I can relate. When you go playing, when you're playing, you got that football toughness. You can take the pain. He ain't the biggest, tallest guy, but he's physical. He was out there. They had him guarding Embiid. They had him guarding Embiid. No, dude, they had him switching up, and it was beautiful, the switch that they did. When because he had Maxey, and so then when Maxey tried to run the pin and Embiid had him covered, whoever I can't remember who it was that covered, it was OG covered Maxey. So we have him covered, bro. So if Deuce is covering Maxey and then OG switching up and covering Maxey, and then you have Deuce covering what's his fucking face, the center? I don't even remember his name, bro.
Embiid?
Yeah, him. But then you have Deuce bodying, this little kid, he's got 3 feet on that kid, bro. But that kid is strong, man. And then he could hit the 3. Then he came back and hit the 3s. He's sneaky, dog. He's sneaky tough. Deuces all the way, son. We got mass surprises. They're not ready.
Yeah, listen. Deuce is definitely our secret superstar. You know what I mean? Like when everybody looking for the next pickup, this is who's gonna be the next man up. You know what I mean? There is no signing point guards. We secure at the point guard. We're secure at the center. We're secure everywhere. And this team, like I said, they remind me of the Golden State in their prime. You know what I mean? And we only had 20 assists. To say that we only had 20 assists and still came away with the win is like what Castle King was saying. Like, bro, we won the game off of rebounds. This is something that you said before the game. You know what I mean? You predicted saying the way we're gonna win the game is with rebounds, toughness, everything. So, you know what I mean? It's like the whole Knicks been having our podcast on before the, you know what I mean? Like they
And
watching.
salute. Hey, and salute. G-Man says, and listen, that G-Man says that's why y'all should do a live during a playoff game. Get together in the same room if possible. It'll be entertaining like a motherfucker. And I agree. We
We
should.
had
Now, Machete is in Maryland. My brother's in Miami. I'm in Orlando. But me and Amana, we could probably get together in the game. For sure in the weekends. Weekdays is crazy because I got family. But we might, you know what, we're gonna stream it. Now I'm probably the ghettoest one, so I don't, I stream it, so it might be a slight
Bro,
delay. But hey, listen, we down. Next game, maybe tomorrow. I'll be screaming between the games. We might just do a live. But if you hit the bell icon, you would know if we live. We ain't gonna put the thing out there, but just join. I like that idea. We're definitely gonna be doing one.
hey,
Yes,
listen,
sir.
bro,
yo, I'm
I got
sorry, bro. I
I
didn't mean
got
to cut you
the
off.
Good, good.
go ahead.
Yo, we smoked them. Okay, they played good defense. They had 8 steals, 7 blocks. We had 6 steals, 7 blocks. Right? We had fucking. This is where we killed them. This is key. We killed them. They had 9 total offensive rebounds and they had 24 defensive rebounds. We had 32 defensive rebounds and 23 offensive rebounds. We smoked them, kid. Thanks to Big Mitch. Thanks to Hartenstein. Thanks to fucking Josh Hart and everybody who rebounded and hit their free throws. This is what we got to continue to do. We need our big three. We need to play we need to get Jericho Sims in there rebounding, dog. We got to beat them on the rebound, like for real, for real.
Hey,
For real,
so
for
what?
real.
To New Knicks, what New Knicks was saying, I think Two Shots said earlier too. One key thing that most people are oversleeping or maybe not talking about as much, but the key factor about Josh Hart is not only his rebounds, but the fact that he gives us another element of fast break. Because he's always running and gunning, he's putting the pressure on that defense from a set defense to collapsing defense when he's driving in, which gives us a second effort on dish out passes for open threes. That has been huge. That is a big difference when we see Randall. Never talking bad about Randall. I'm just saying that's another element that he did. Whether Randall was in the game, he'll be doing it from the bench and creating the same type of havoc. But that's a huge advantage that we have of someone who's always, the minute he gets that defensive rebound, he is out. He is out on the move and always out there trying to get that fast break. And I think it's huge for us.
Listen, I agree with you. Josh Hart is definitely. I'm gonna agree with Machete said as well. Josh Hart is the engine of the team. Yeah, I mean, he is the engine, and bro, what else can you say about him? But for the people talking down on Randall and all of this, listen, if Randall would have been in that game, I don't even think Embiid would have survived the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Like on physicality, Julius Randle is the biggest, strongest besides Mitch. You know what I mean? I'm talking about it in solidarity. Like Julius Randle is that gorilla, that silverback. So, you know what I mean?
Put some respect
Hey,
on it. Not
listen. Hey,
Definitely.
yo, but no, what do you talk? Who are you saying that couldn't hang with us in the first quarter? Julius Randle?
no, no,
No,
I'm no.
no. Dwight said that he wasn't making no comparison or nothing, but he's saying how Ward has been, you know what I mean, stepping up and
I would say
doing a great job.
a key factor with Josh, I'm saying that's important to us and it's helped is the fact that he goes out and he breaks, he's run. So we get fast breaks with Josh. That's always something he's been known for, whether it's on starting or the bench. It's helping us as a starter because it helps break down their defense, which that's helped Jalen Brunson to be open for a shot, Dante to be a shot, or our swing passes. That's where we've had the different type of hockey assists where we're moving the rock. But I'm just saying the importance of Josh Hart breaking down defenses and our fast break ability is an important part of the game because they're not set on D because they're a taller team than we are. We're smaller, but the fact when he drives and breaks the defense down, it gets people in foul trouble because I think he alone got Embiid with 2 fouls. I think the first 2 fouls that Embiid got were on Josh Hart, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm telling you, man. Josh Hart is key, man. These guys, you know, the most important thing for me is that they got rest, bro. They got a week's rest. You know, they played really hard, very long minutes, 40 minutes, 48 minutes. Josh Hart, 40 minutes. Jalen Brunson, you know, playing 40 games, 40-point games. But that they got the rest that they deserve. I mean, we're week rested, everybody except for Philly. Philly got 3 days rest. You know, so we're a little bit ahead of them. They're a little older, so we should be able to maintain. And we, like I said, man, it's key that each of us just fucking plays really hard. Get some rest so they can play really hard.
Hey, all right, so let's go to the next game. Hold on a second. Let me just answer Harris for you. All right, hey, so let's talk about the game. So we got the game tomorrow. It's at the Garden.
Hold on. What did he say?
No, he's challenging me. He's saying he got a bottle of coquito. So it's like a little wager between me and him that he thinks 76 is going to win tomorrow. I obviously think the Knickerbockers are going to do it. So we're going into that segue tomorrow. So tomorrow we got game 2. Nobody traveled. I think even the 76ers stayed in a hotel. I don't think they traveled to Philly. I could be wrong. But I'm assuming everybody's still in New York. Rest. Everybody's ready. Do you guys have... Are you up or down on Brunson getting north of 30 tomorrow?
30 what points?
30 points or more for Brunson tomorrow.
Shit. I thought he had 40 last night.
No, like 20. So you up on you're bullish on, or you're bearish? Well, I don't even know what it is. Whatever. So you taking the up.
I'm taking the over.
You're taking the over on 30 points. New Knicks 30 over under
42.
42. Machete over under on Jalen Brunson getting 30 tomorrow.
Yo, the Knicks got to come and play real hard tomorrow, and they need to fuck it up and not play around, bro. This ain't no time about the over, under, none of that shit. We're coming in there, and we're going to pass the ball and give assists, and we're going to give it to the guy who's hot, bro. And we're going to play hard, and we're going to fucking shut Embiid down with our 3 niggas that we got in there. And that's all we're going to do. I don't give a fuck about no over, under, who's going to win or not. We got to go in there and play hard. We fucking go after that ball and knock him out. Like, this is a fucking knockout fight, bro. Basketball is like boxing, bro. But you gotta give hits and not take hits. We gotta win with hitting them and not taking hits, bro. We can't get injured.
So let me break it down. Let me break it down in your language. So does Jalen Brunson give 30 hits tomorrow? Does he give 30 hits tomorrow? Over. He's not a gambling guy. So we got the consensus of more. I think Jalen Brunson gets 30-8 tomorrow. North of 30-8. Right around 30. I don't think he gets too much. I think he's going to look to facilitate. I think others are still going to be involved. I think he still wants to get the others involved more. But I got him with 30. I got him a little more clean with his shooting. He was.
You like got him smack on 30.
Right about 32. I got him right around 32 points. I don't think. I got right around 32 points. I think he's going to be a little more cleaner with his shots. I think he's going to be more purposeful. But I think he sees others, Bodega in the zone. I think he sees Deuce in the zone. He sees Mitch in this, so he wants to keep the team involved, and that's what we're going to need moving forward. So I think he's going to keep that while still being more effective. I think he's going to be more cleaner with his shots and more decisive. So I think he's going to be right around 32-8, 32-9 assists tomorrow. I think, okay, you guys over or under Mitchell Robinson, 10 boards or more.
What do you have? What do you have last game?
Last game, I'll tell you right now.
I say he has about like 13 boards.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna, depending on what you say, I'm gonna make my decision off that.
Let me go to this board. Hold on. So he had Mitchell Robinson had 12 rebounds.
Okay, I'm taking the over.
Yeah. Over under New Knicks. Mitchell Robinson on doubles.
I said about 13 or 15 boards, so definitely over.
So I got him over on the 12 as well. Deuce McBride. Here's a barometer for you guys. Deuce McBride, higher or lower than 20 minutes?
Lower.
You taking the under on 20 minutes? Two
Yeah,
shots?
because I think DiVincenzo is gonna come and lighten it up as well as JB. So that is gonna, I mean, but I'm not saying that when he do get his 16, 18 minutes, I mean, I think the roles will be reversed. I mean, yeah.
Over under 20 minutes, 2 shots.
Man, that's a tough one, man. I think I that's a tough one. I'm gonna say uh I'm gonna go over.
Okay, you got over? A lot over 20 or
Huh?
like way over 20 or like just above
No,
20?
no, right like at 21, 22, maybe a couple seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so maybe you could call it like the same way DiVincenzo had the 26. That's why I said the roles might be reversed, even though I did take the under. But I think the roles might be reversed, and I mean, where you're gonna have Devo coming in, lighting it up,
Yeah,
and
well, so
Hey.
Devo played. So I mean, I'm sorry.
Deuce.
Deuce played 28 minutes. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like I can
But
see those
Dante only played 24.
Okay, so yeah, so then like I said, I can see those 8 minutes going to Devo. So that's why I'm at like right there at like 20, like barely over.
Okay. And I'm with you, Michael Drake. So Michael Drake says he's with Machete, that we just need to be focused on beating 76ers. And we're not doing this to say any specific game plan, but if we're looking at play to, obviously I think we're all focused and playing to win. I'm not saying that it matters. He was saying it doesn't matter for Jalen Brunson to get over 30. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to go for a 40, 50 piece. I don't think he's going to be focused to try to put their heart out unless he has it going. I'm talking about Jalen Brunson right now. Because what Michael Drake says, he doesn't think that's as important. And I don't think he's going to go for 40 or 50. There's different games where he's like, I'm going to put the dagger through your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just think he's going to let y'all know that I'm still the MVP caliber guy, but he's going to look for the team to play well. That's what I'm saying, 32.
Listen, Jalen Brunson will have anywhere in the range from
Listen,
12 to 15 points in the first quarter. So
I'm not doing this for anything except for purely entertainment purposes. Like I love these over unders.
Okay.
So,
That's all we did for over.
We all know winning is
It's just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Nick's Cave says under. So Nick's Cave, I believe Nick's Cave says under for Deuce, under 20. Cavs, he said he might not play the whole game. And then I said Michael Drake says I'm with Machete, must focus on beating 76ers. Nick said, oh no, he says Deuce over. So he says over on Deuce. Unleash the Deuce from that's what Nice says. And Nick here says Devo can score, but Deuce holds Maxi. So tomorrow is something different. Tomorrow is a game where I think you could possibly see the 3-guard, 4-guard lineup in spurts. I think you might see the Deuce, Josh Hart, Dante Devo, and in spurts. I'm not saying the whole game, so I think you're gonna see Deuce with maybe like 24 minutes. I do believe, as the new Knicks said, I think Devo and Jalen Brunson right now looking at some film, looking at where they're gonna get their shots, looking at Isaiah Hartenstein, who played less minutes, and what he can do, what those three can do. Because when those three, they have a little chemistry when he's flowing, when iHeart's making the passes. So I think those three are gonna play a big role tomorrow. But I still think Deuce gets 24 minutes that Tibbs is gonna let him shoot himself out the game. Either effective where he's not going to play. I think Bogey gets a little less minutes, but I think he's still going to get good minutes, but I think he's going to be somewhere around 15 to 18, somewhere around there. So I just think the small guard lineup is going to be putting pressure. I think because of Embiid's knee, I think we're going to see more running tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I don't know because if you do run that means it is like I don't see OG taking a back seat tomorrow. I think OG is definitely coming to bring his offensive game. How many points did OG have?
He did have a minute, but that's what I
Like
mean.
5.
In
All
small
right.
spurts, when we play the small ball lineup, it frees up OG because everybody's collapsing where he can get his free shot where he's not.
Bro, okay. I don't think you're gonna see
OG
this.
played 31 minutes and had 11 points and 4 rebounds. He had 11
So,
points.
I mean, okay,
He
yeah.
played 31 minutes, but he was playing mostly with Isaiah. It was a very effective. And we're not in all the games that we've been positive and winning with OG. It hasn't been because of his offense. So he's usually averaging 15 or under in all our wins. And I'm just thinking with the small ball, it can free him up some. And he has hit big 3 shots. And again, I think the trio between iHeart, Dante, Jalen Brunson, when they get it going, it frees up
Yeah.
OG for his shot. They're not collapsing on him. So I think you may see in spurts small ball lineup. When Embiid goes down, you're gonna see a bunch of midgets at maybe iHeart. You're gonna see all the, it's gonna be like the Oompa Loompas. They're gonna be Oompa Loompas and iHeart. That's what you're gonna see the Wonka factory open and everybody's out there with the golden ticket. They're gonna be doing their thing. I just think for in spurts. I don't think it's gonna be a big thing because iHeart and Mitch played an important role. But the minute you see MB go down, as a matter of fact, I think when he's there, we're going to be pushing more. I think we're going to see something where they can't double Brunson because they're just going to be pushing. I think you're going to see much more focus on driving to the basket and just getting more fouls. That's just what I think will happen tomorrow.
Look, they're definitely gonna do their homework. Tibbs is gonna dissect film. I mean, he has the team on. I mean, as they're playing, you have the team already dissecting certain plays and timing of the game already pre-structured before Tibbs gets his hands on it and dissects it all. You know what I mean? So like we Philly, I think Tibbs said it in his post game interview. It is we're playing a team that we have already seen. It's nothing surprising. We beat these guys. Like all we got to do is stick to what we did when we do it, and the doing will get done.
What I think Nick Nurse, he likes trying crazy things. I think what Nick Nurse is gonna do tomorrow, he's gonna try to put Batum right off the bat on Jalen Brunson for size and defense, and that's just gonna put Maxey on Dante, and Dante's gonna go and have some barbecue chicken. I think he's gonna get Maxey tired. I think he's gonna try to put a lot of size on Brunson right off the bat. And if anybody, look, I'm telling you, if anybody small is on Dante DiVincenzo, if Maxey's on Dante, look for him to just light it up. He might have 8 to 7 3-pointers tomorrow. If Max is on him, he's gonna try to cook him. I'm just saying that. But I got us with a W tomorrow. I got us with a game within 5 to 8 points. Nothing crazy. Either way, 5 to 8 points. Whether we have, I think 5 to 8 points. Who is your X factor tomorrow? New Knicks for the Knicks.
OG.
Okay. 2 shots.
I think.
Go ahead. Finish your sentiments. Why?
Nah, I think he's definitely gonna score more than 5 fucking points. I mean, like when you have Devo shooting at a high rate and his confidence is up, you know what I mean? That's gonna free up certain players. Like I said, the ops are gonna have to respect the shooters, and all that's gonna do is free up OG, who loves driving it in, slashing to the basket, not scared to go up with anybody, and the same thing with DiVincenzo. So Devo's gonna be lighting it up, and once they start trying to attack his 3-point shot, he's gonna break them down and go in. Like we have players that are elite at multiple assets of their game.
Hey, Machete, who's your key player to watch tomorrow? Who do you think is going to have a big game for the Knicks tomorrow?
I don't necessarily have a key player, but the one to watch tomorrow is going to be Coach Thibs against Nick Nurse. This is the playoffs. This is the coaches playing chess.
Yo, hold on.
Mike,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but when I said those same words last time, 2 shots, almost had 6 heart attacks. But here it is, you repeating the same thing I said probably 2 pods ago, and we got 2 shots with a head nod. He's like, "Oh, Tibbs, the player to watch."
Don't
Did I
hate.
not
That's
say
because
that?
I'm saying it. That's
No,
because you said it. Now I'm
hey,
saying it.
hey, 2 shots.
It's different. It's different.
It's
What's your
different.
answer to that? Because I said it and you had 2
That's my
shits.
name, yo. That's my dude right there. He got my back.
He answered the question. He said he doesn't have a specific player.
No. Okay. You said that? Mike.
In my mind,
He said it.
hold
He
on.
said it. He said it.
You asked me, I'm gonna break it down for you. So in my mind, he's thinking. In my mind, he's thinking. I mean, I don't want to single anybody out, but everybody got to step up. That's how I heard it. And then he said, "But you know what I'm saying? If you want my 2 cents, Coach Tibbs got to step up."
Look, they got a secret chat. They got a chat going on WhatsApp.
No, but seriously,
everybody.
Seriously, it's gonna come down to the.
You was like, "What's the player to watch?" Coach Tibbs. It's like, well, why didn't you even answer the original question?
It ain't the players. It ain't the players. It's the plays, man. Okay. It's the plays. Like when we throw the ball in, when off a timeout, what we're doing, you know, those are key. And you know, thanks, you know, Thibs caught a lot of things at the refs. I don't understand how we lost timeouts on correct calls when we went to the review, and we still lost the timeout. So the NBA still got it in for us, even when we're playing at home. So that's some bullshit that Thibs got calls, got better eyes than the refs. And when he corrects them, he should have kept those timeout, but he didn't get that. But that's another story.
Hey, so
stuff like that. You know, we salute to the chat.
Okay.
Everybody,
I was gonna say salute to you because I was gonna call that too. That we got to give Tibbs props because the fact that we had 6 minutes left in the game or something where he made the challenge where he was only down to one timeout left with like 8 minutes left in the game.
And they took his timeout away. What the fuck's up with that shit?
That's
some bullshit.
So Michelle,
I said it a pot or two ago. We can't leave it up to the rest. We gotta come in and punch them niggas and knock them the fuck out. Not even worry about a 10 count. Just leave them on the floor. And I don't think Embiid is gonna survive this series. I don't even think he's gonna survive the next game. I really don't. I don't know how many shots.
I agree. What's he gonna do, Phil? He's gonna quit, right? He's gonna fucking say, "Fuck it, it's the Knicks."
Bro, he's gonna go out the hallway crying. That I might be still like this.
Hey, is it me? Is it me? Can I just ask you guys real quick? Yo, is it me, or do you guys notice that Robinson? He looks rusty, but he looks stronger, right?
What? He looked almost the same size. I
think he's a little bulkier. I think he's a little
bulkier. That nigga got a hamster face. That nigga's face is like this now with the beard and shit. You see him like.
I mean, Phil, do you think he's more muscled up? You think he's more beat up?
Yeah, bro, that nigga, bro.
He brolic.
Mitch, listen, I remember the first year we got Mitch, and they played Philly, and Mitch put the fucking pause on Embiid, where he had a salute.
That. No, right here. I'll tell you.
What I'm saying is that he had Embiid had to salute Mitch and say, "Yo, this kid is gonna be a problem in a few years."
How about when they went up for the rebound and Mitch wrestled that ball off of him and went to the ground and had to go up for the ball?
Embiid is too little. That's what I'm talking about. And
like he swarmed, like Phil, he swarmed on top of him, right? And they gripped the ball right from underneath of him.
Bro, Mitch treated Embiid like a book bag. That nigga just swung him on and just.
Yeah, but think about that. Something to say that Mitch Robinson is going against the reigning MVP and says, "I don't see you." The confidence to say that I don't see you. Your MVP don't mean nothing to me.
Yep.
In year 5, bro. In year 5 of Mitch's career, or 6.
Our oldest Nick. 2 shots. Who is the player for you to watch tomorrow in the game?
For me, it's always Josh Hart, man. As long as he can give me 10 points or more, I'm straight. But I am keeping like a side eye at Devo because I want Devo to get back to how he normally is.
All right, salute to you. Hey, so Nostalgic Nick asked a question.
Hey, Dwight, real quick. Let's give a shot. We got to shout out Mitch, man. Mitch played 30 minutes, got 8 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 blocks. He was 3 for 5, 60% from field goal. All right. And he was 2 of 2 from the free throws. So he hit his free throws, 7 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds, had 1 turnover, had 3 personal fouls, and was a plus 20. Shouts out to Mitch. Big Mitch.
Mitchell Black.
How old is Mitch? Mitch is 25?
26.
26.
So salute to Mitchell Block and son.
He haven't even hit his prime yet.
Hey, question from the chat.
He's almost there. He's peaking.
So Nostalgic Nick, salute to you. So he says, do you start Mitchell Robinson or do you start Isaiah Hartenstein?
Good question.
Hartenstein.
Why?
Because Hartenstein.
Hold on, each. We're gonna take a turn. Go ahead. Machete, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You answered already. Machete, go ahead. Why do you think?
Hartenstein, because already let's go with what we know, man. Let's Hartenstein is a little bit more diversified than Mitch Rob. Mitch Rob is we need him. First of all, he's a little bit more injury prone. We don't want to play the guy who's more injury prone. They're both injury prone because I still think that Isaiah Hartenstein is still playing through his Achilles. That's why he didn't play so many minutes. So we're kind of Thibs, I think, is in the playoff, and I think that his mentality is that he's not going to try to burn the guys that he's really going to need, burn them out. He's going to use them sparingly and intelligently. I think that he played him enough minutes. We won the game. There was no need to play Hartenstein any more than we had to. But I would start Hartenstein first because he's more of he passes a little bit better. He's playing really good with the group that we have right now with Brunson, with Josh Hart, and the guys in the beginning. I would still keep him in there and still have Mitch Rob as your backup. He's still your backup. So now when Embiid comes out of there, fuck, man, I'm done dealing with Hartenstein. Oh, shit, here comes Mitch Rob. That's why.
Okay, New Knicks, your thoughts on that?
All right, listen, even though this guy does have JB Weld in his knees, we're not gonna fucking, say that he's not an offensive problem. Yeah, I mean, so he is gonna generate fouls going in. He does shoot threes, but he's definitely not gonna be enough of a problem for our bigs. I think Hartenstein should.
You talking about Embiid?
Yeah, Embiid. But what I'm saying is that I agree with Machete. Like we play Hartenstein first because of Mitch's injury. We're definitely gonna this is only round 1. We still got mad rounds to go to. So
yeah,
I'd rather keep Hartenstein because his you know what I'm talking.
Diversify your portfolio. Is that what you're trying to get to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So his IQ, the Jalen Brunson pass, his IQ and his vision on the court is nothing to sleep on. He's still a physical problem.
Oh my God.
He's not backing down from nobody. So
Harris is crazy. Harris is like you guys are debating on which average player to start. Wow. Oh my God. Hey, chat. Hey, hold on.
Yo, somebody flame him in the chat.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Salute to still Knicks fans. Ron, you're full giving up my guy full brim salute on that. Salute to still Knicks fan. What's good, Knicks family? Salute to the chat. Salute to Machete, 2 shots. New Knicks, Ruel, que lo que mi gente. What's good, my brother? If y'all know still Knicks fans, y'all better be subscribed to him, liking his channel, subbing. He's got some super dope content. That's all the best guests. Always showing love. He is the prime minister of the Knicks family podcast, all that. He is the Barry White. He is the voice. If he was Latino, he'd be Hector Lavoe. But for the podcast.
Hey, I think on the low key he might be Latin because I mean
There's some.
he be throwing me off, so I don't know. He might be
He,
Dominican or
he
Spanish.
got somebody down in that bloodline. He got a little
Hey,
bit of that.
but shout out to still Knicks fans. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to John.
John.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean these guys give great content. They always showing love, support, and Ron is the only podcast, still Knicks fans, like they have a board of every single podcast that has to do with Knicks content out there. Like this guy, salute to Ron. He's always like the
He
biggest
said,
supporter
"Hey,
of everything.
Ron said his wife's from Nicaragua, Nicaragüense." Hey, see,
Northern Pride, baby.
we knew there was
Uh,
some sazon. There was some
all right.
sazon.
So he got his G card. All
Wait,
right.
okay, we got you. I say it's stamped. It's stamped like the passport. He's
Facts.
he's verified. He's got the blue check. Come on, he's got the blue check. He's verified.
He's
Hey,
invited
salute
to the barbecue.
He's always invited to a barbecue. Hey.
And also shout out to Nothing But Knicks. Go show support. Y'all like, subscribe, follow. Like we support each other. Knicks support Knicks. Yeah, I mean
Tony
this
Crow,
everybody, Queen, like everyone. Yeah, I mean everyone. We support
All
Knicks.
them niggas that know shadow
My
south.
man Sims.
Yeah, my man Sims. Like shout out to the Pop Father himself. That
salute to Raw
French
Hebrew Remnant.
Oh yeah,
That's our
the big
brother.
Shouts out to Raw
Yep.
supports.
We was out to his
yeah,
funeral yesterday. Salute. Me and
word.
Emmanuel Cosby, we was at the
Condolences
funeral
to Raw
yesterday.
Hebrew and his family.
condolences.
We was
Yeah.
out there. But show love. Salute to Nick fans. Hey, next show I gotta see a little adobo, whatever the favorite seasoning is. Sofrito, recato, something. I know you got something. I know that steak isn't just salt and pepper. Just saying.
He definitely got adobo, garlic powder, and some cilantro.
And salute to no doubters, but salute to our moms who her birthday would have been Friday. This is rest in peace, our mom, 7 months in.
Yeah, rest in peace, D. I love you.
So, but it's all love. I got here celebrating with my brothers. And my pick, I think I'm gonna go with I got Brunson. I got Jalen Brunson, who's gonna shake it off. I think Jalen Brunson on tomorrow's game gives a little more than 32. I think he plays a very smart game. I think he's going to be ready. I think he's going to be sharp. I give him close to 50% from the field goal. I got us winning that game. It's a tough one, but I think, as you guys said, I think Josh Hart is on one. I think he's got his confidence level is all time. The team is giving the all-time shots to just shake and bake. So he's ready for that one. So I got a big W on that. Ron, what are some of your thoughts on you? What do you think, Ron? Who do you think is the player of the game tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think is the player to watch tomorrow? We'll wait for still Knicks fans on.
This nigga Dwyer, man, with the player, who to watch, who to over.
Hey, it's
fun.
Did
we already talk about this already? What?
I said Ron. Did I say Machete? Give me your opinion again, sir. Mister, go light up, bro. Go light up.
Hey,
take the edge off.
hey, we need the A. We
Put
need
it
the
in the ear.
We need the AI version.
Hey, hang on. We got a YouTube channel. We do Hey, shouts out to my steward right there. He said we did good last night.
Hey, yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It didn't look too good in the first quarter. We looked horrible.
But it was just
adjusting, you know.
Yeah.
Pass it to him, Mike. Pass it.
Talking about that game.
We got the W.
Puff, pass. Both of y'all need to take the edge off. They work long days. They just mad at everybody right now. Just got off work. They're
It's Sunday. These niggas is working, so you know what I mean. I'll be grumpy too. So
all right. Hey, Ron gave his answer. Ron says Dante DiVincenzo is going to be the guy tomorrow.
That's my side eye right
there. New Knicks. I think you was calling for Dante. Okay, so you and Ron. Knicks and Ron.
Great minds think alike, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
New Knicks and Ron sending the telepathic waves. He says he's going to be the guy. It's going to be a great game tomorrow to watch. All right, any final thoughts for you guys tomorrow? Anything off the top of your head? Any final thoughts?
I think we're gonna be back right on schedule. We're gonna hit 30 plus first quarter. We're gonna come back. We're gonna see MVP Brunson with 40-piece chicken wing flats, no drumsticks. Joel
What you
Embiid
got
needs all,
against drumsticks?
Joel Embiid needs all of them for his needs. You know what I mean?
He said, "What you got?" He was mad. What you got against drumsticks, bro? That's like the best part.
I'm a flats kind of guy, you heard? I'm a flats kind of guy. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see everybody on all cylinders. Devo's gonna light it up, probably take 11 threes. I can see all of it happening tomorrow. MSG, like I said, the seventh player of the squad, MSG, the fans, I'm telling you, as soon as they walk into that block, it's gonna be a charge of vibrations and energy. And I don't think Philly's gonna feel that side squad feet stomping. You know what I mean? They're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it.
Machete, your final thoughts. Your final thoughts, Machete. You're on mute.
I'm sorry. Like I said, that was my shop steward. He's from Harlem. I've been in DC for the last 30 years. He's a diehard Knicks fan.
Nice.
And he just leaving it in the elevator. He just shouted out the Knicks. He saw my shirt. He was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, give a shout out to my people out here. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
So that's my shop steward. Maybe he'll give me work me more hours. But as far as the game, tomorrow, game 2, you know what to expect. They're gonna bring it. That's Philly. Philly, you know, they're gonna adjust. Nick Nurse is an intelligent coach. He's gonna adjust. They were just testing us just to see what they can do. You know, they still try to pull it off. They could have pulled it off. It was a tight game. Maybe you could say it was a rep in our favor. We don't know, man. But you know, we got another tight game. Maybe this game will be a little bit more balanced, game. They'll bring it a little harder, and we just have to react and be ready to go. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, it's just like Ron said, right? So if you got Devo fucking coming in on fire, bro, Devo's gonna be out there putting the pressure on Maxi.
Hey, final thought. My dinner's ready, but final thoughts. Come on, we got yours. We got his. Hold on, I'm trying to eat.
Niggas got my dinner's ready.
Hey, okay, let's go. Hey, 2 shots. Your final.
What you cooking?
Take.
What you cook?
Some steak, arroz, habichuela.
That's it. Bye.
I'm gonna go with Mitch in the starting lineup. I'm hoping Tibbs fucking, puts his playoff mindset on and starts Mitch. But anyways,
he will.
I think we're gonna win the game. I think we're gonna go up 2-0. And I look for a bounce back game from JV and the squad. And you better like, comment, share, subscribe.
That's right, baby.
Don't make me come
Thumbs
for you, bro.
up.
Get it done. Oh, and turn the bell notification so you get notified.
My final thoughts is I think tomorrow we're gonna treat it like a game 5 in our opinion. So I think we're gonna treat it like a game 5, and I think we're gonna come out and just try to stomp them out that game. I think we're gonna break their heart, go up 2-0, and I think in Philly they're gonna bring that same aggressiveness. They're gonna be ready to roll. So I got us with a dub tomorrow. It's gonna be a hard-fought game, but I think we're gonna look to go at Embiid. I think it's going to be constantly running to the rack, constantly attacking the boards, constantly get them in foul trouble, get them out early. I don't think Mitch is going to start. I think he's still kind of tender that we don't want to risk any later rounds in the playoffs. I think Tibbs sticks to what's working. That's usually what he does. So he's going to stick to iHeart in the starting lineup. I think it still helps again, now that Randall's gone. Remember, Randall, even though Randall's down, Randall always had 6-7 assists per game. So you need somebody else to also give that same kind of assist. So that's where iHeart's pivotal as a starter in that point, where he's always facilitating. He's helping with the offense when Jalen Brunson can't get the ball or pass. iHeart's important. So that's why he's making up in that aspect for Julius Randle, finding assists. So I think he's, stick to what's working. iHeart starts. I think iHeart gets more minutes tomorrow, split maybe 20-20, something like that. So I look for a big game out of iHeart tomorrow. even though I think Jalen Brunson's gonna be the guy to watch. My second guy would be Isaiah Hartenstein. That's my guy. But I think we get a win, and I think tomorrow's gonna be an exclamation point game. I think it could be as high as 10 points, but nonetheless, I look for us to just come ready, prepared, put the dagger in it, and just let them know that they're not going to be able to mess with us. So they're going to have to do something crazy. I look for Embiid to be out of the game by the third quarter. That's my point.
So what's that, a blowout?
It's going to be close to it. I think whether he's going to be injured, trying too hard, or by the third quarter, I'll give it, look, with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, they should start conceding in the game, and bringing the butt by 4 points in the third quarter. I think we're just gonna come out too aggressive. That's just me. That's my new Knicks exaggerator take, because the blood is in the vein too. Esa sangre. Yeah, you was gonna say something?
If like I said, he's definitely gonna go down. So if he goes down, I think we're gonna give him that beat down. Joel Embiid goes down, we definitely winning by a dub.
Hey, so hold on, we got another one new in the chat. Salute to G Robinson. Well, he's been here before, but it's been a minute. But G Robinson says Mitch doesn't need to start. Keep the same lineup. We just need to make shots. Like that take. Appreciate you, G. Salute to all you guys. Everybody, if you're in the chat, I know you guys give a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys for joining. Tell a friend and recommend. Bring them on over. Let them know we live.
We all be friends.
Right, we homies out here. So Friday, 5 p.m., Sunday, 5 p.m., and Johnny's challenging us. Depending on my family time, I work late. But if the game, maybe we go live tomorrow after the game. So stay tuned. Put your bell notifications. We might do a little late game. Show up, comment, something in between the games. So we'll check it out tomorrow. Let's go, Knicks. Salute to all my family here. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Follow on IG. Shout out to the chat. Thank you for fucking joining us, vibing out and rocking with us. Yeah, I mean, everybody on the panel, Machete, 2 shots. My brother, yeah, I mean, nothing else to say, yeah, I mean.
All you in the chat, we appreciate you guys. Salute to you guys.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Knicks family.
Hey,
let's go, Knicks.
You heard? We out of here.
Tomorrow.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Win or lose, let's enjoy the game.